Success of united struggle, the fruit of sincere efforts, the reward for the sacrifices, the result of tears, sweat and the blood, the effect of non-cooperation, non-violence and civil disobedience, the simplicity of those leaders, the blessing for the nation's rising, the victory over slavery that is not other than the glorious independence of our great Mother India. Honorable dignitaries, respected colleagues and my dear students, on this historical day, it's indeed a privilege to share my views with you all. I am here not to speak on the achievements of our country, because the best and the expert speakers and the writers of the country have already described our country in multiple ways. We all know that our country is holy, peaceful, lovable and the cradle of many languages, religions, regions, communities and so on. But how far these original values of our Mother India are existing today? If I ask you, are we free? I think most of you would answer quickly saying, yes, we are free. Because the great sons and daughters of Mother India have fought against the British rule and gained victory. But if I ask you, are we truly free? Definitely we would require more time to ponder over in order to find the right answer. Freedom is very important in our life, and at this moment it is quite reasonable and essential for us to realize our freedom. There is a lot of difference between the ways our freedom fighters struggled to make India free and the ways in which we are experiencing our freedom today. In those days, the leaders of the country fought for the welfare of the country and dedicated their selfless services. But today, many of our politicians, political leaders are fighting for their selfish gains. At that time, we were ruled by the foreigners, but today we are ruled and also divided by the same leaders of our own country. The poverty, unemployment, illiteracy, the malnourishment which persisted in those days is existing even today. It is a painful situation to say that the womb of Mother India is being killed by the corruption, political arrogance, the communal riots, the religious hatredness, persecution and sexual harassment and many more. So we are killing the womb of Mother India through these atrocities. The true freedom is not just to be free from the slavery or rule of the British, but also to be free from these political, social and economic problems and all these evil practices. If at all there is no true freedom, the challenges which our martyrs and the freedom fighters have faced are not the real challenges, and the life which we are living today is not the true life. The true freedom is not just to push down others in order to come up in life, rather to lend our helping hands towards the poor, needy, in order to uplift them. There is no respect for the man who has no freedom, and there is no base to the freedom which has no equality, and there is no beauty to the equality which has no real brotherhood. As the citizens of the country, it's also our duty to work for the true freedom of the country. Let's live in freedom and respect the freedom of others. I thank the management for having given me this wonderful opportunity to deliver the independence speech. Wish you all 78 Independence Day. Thank you all for your attention. Jai Hind.